What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the Wraparound. We're going to be breaking down the NHL action going down on Friday, March 28th, 2025. If you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. Let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, including my daily $15 best bet, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Got plenty on the board today. Got my NHL Power Play. Got my $15 MLB Pickoff Play. And I also got some plays on the on the back end for long-term subscribers as well. So make sure that you jump on board. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout, 15% off your purchase. But we're here to talk about the 6-game NHL card on Friday before we head into another loaded Saturday of NHL action. Only a couple more weeks in the regular season. Can't believe it's already come and gone. But we're here to break it down. So let's not wait any longer. You guys know the drill. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get into it. Our first game comes to us from the Amerant Bank Arena, where the Florida Panthers take on the Utah Hockey Club, and Utah just got absolutely blitzed by Tampa Bay. I was really kicking myself that I did not have that in as a premium play on Thursday. You know, Utah, even though they've been playing their better hockey on the road all season long, this is a team that's just been absolutely crushed. And as of late, when they've had to take the step up in competition, Utah's been getting crushed there as well. We're at a point now where the Utah Hockey Club are really on the outside looking in the playoff picture in the Western Conference. You know, they're 10 points back with 10 games to go. And even though they have a couple games in hand on the St. Louis Blues, they are far ways off the pace. The Florida Panthers, they're a point back of Toronto for that Atlantic Division lead. But I'll tell you, they are right there, and they have the game in hand, so they have a chance to leapfrog Toronto. And I think that Florida takes advantage here. Utah has lost their last 2 games against Tampa Bay and Edmonton, two of the better teams in the NHL, on the road by a combined score of 15-1. I think Florida at home gets the job done here. I'm going to take the Florida Panthers in regulation. Put a little bit on the puck line as well. Next, we head to this matchup between the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Vancouver Canucks from the Nationwide Arena. And I just can't get there with Columbus laying this kind of price, you know. I get it. The Columbus Blue Jackets have been outstanding at home this season. 20 wins in 34 home games. But they've also lost 4 straight at home. They've scored 1 goal combined over those games. And right now, the Columbus Blue Jackets just look like a team that's just limping to the finish line, even though they're only 2 points out of the final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. You would think that would create a sense of urgency, and maybe it does. But for me, the Vancouver Canucks are also on the outside looking in with more of a hurdle to climb. They're 5 points back with 2 games in hand on St. Louis. They can ill afford to let any sort of opportunities slip by. The Vancouver Canucks have been better on the road. They've won each of their last 2 games on this East Coast road trip. The offense has been a lot more consistent for the Vancouver Canucks as of late. So I'll take a shot here on the Vancouver Canucks with the plus money in this one. Now we head to the Lenovo Center, where the Carolina Hurricanes take on the Montreal Canadiens. And again, another matchup where I wanted to take a shot on the underdog if there was a different team on the other side. But problem is for me, the Carolina Hurricanes have been so good at home this season. They're 27-8-1 at home. I know the puck line doesn't really get you any sort of value here. You're still laying minus 120 if you take Carolina on the puck line here. Montreal did win the first meeting 4-0 in Montreal earlier this season, but if you follow me on the wraparound, you know that the Carolina Hurricanes are just a completely different team when you take them on the road. They're 16-16-3 on the road this season. I did lose to Nashville getting back home last time out, but prior to that, they had been steamrolling teams, playing good defense. And even then, in the loss to Nashville, they still played good defense. They only allowed 3 goals. They've allowed 3 goals or less in 9 of their last 10 games. Montreal has a problem with giving up goals right now. They've given up a combined 21 goals over the course of this 4-game losing streak that they're on. I'm going to take Carolina on the puck line in this one. Now we head to the Canada Life Center, where the Winnipeg Jets take on the New Jersey Devils. And, you know, the Winnipeg Jets, for me, once again, just the better team in this matchup. And they've been one of the most consistent teams in the NHL, home or away this season. Now, their last 3 wins have all come in overtime, and they've taken losses to Buffalo and Vancouver here and there. But realistically, you know, the Winnipeg Jets are still the better team. New Jersey, they snapped a 3-game losing streak, but congrats, you beat the Chicago Blackhawks. That really doesn't move the needle all that much for me. I think in the end, Winnipeg has just had the upper hand on New Jersey this season and in past years as well, winning 7 of the last 10 meetings between these two teams. So I'm going to lean towards the Winnipeg Jets to win this one in regulation. I think the New Jersey Devils are a solid team. For me, they're kind of locked into that final spot in the Metro Division. So I'm not saying they're just going to tank it here. I'm just saying the Winnipeg Jets still fighting for the Central Division and to make sure that they lock up, potentially go for the President's Trophy. So give me the Winnipeg Jets to win this one inside of 60 minutes. Now we head to the United Center for this matchup between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Vegas Golden Knights. Again, if I wanted to try, I would try to take a shot with Chicago on another night. But even though the home team has won the last 3 meetings between these two teams, I can't get there with Chicago in their current form. They've lost 8 of their last 9 games. This is the prototypical 2 teams headed in different directions. Their last 7 losses have all come by multiple goals. Vegas, yeah, it's the Vegas team. It's much better at home. They're 27-7-3 at home, 16-13-5 on the road. But a lot of their recent wins, they've been able to take down inferior competition on the road. On this 4-game win streak, they beat Boston, Detroit, Tampa Bay, and Minnesota. All 4 wins have been by multiple goals, including a 5-1 win over Minnesota last time out. I just don't see Chicago hanging around here. The Chicago Blackhawks been eliminated from playoff contention. The Vegas Golden Knights still trying to fight to lock up the Pacific Division crown. I'm going to go with the Vegas Golden Knights on the puck line in this one. Our final game on Friday's card takes us to the Honda Center, where the Anaheim Ducks play host to the New York Rangers. And I get why the New York Rangers are favored on the road like this, because right now they're the only team that's really realistically fighting for a playoff spot. The Rangers are 1 point behind Montreal, tied with the Islanders for the final spot on the outside looking in. But the Rangers also have, a game disadvantage behind the Islanders and the Canadiens. Montreal and New York, the Islanders both have a game on the Rangers in hand. So New York has to take advantage of every opportunity they have. And Anaheim, pretty much on the outside looking in. They're 15 points out of the playoffs with 11 games to go. So their chances are very, very slim. But I would argue that the Anaheim Ducks have been playing the better hockey as of late. The Rangers have lost 4 of their last 5 games. Goal scoring at times have been an issue. When the goaltending shows up, when the goaltending doesn't show up, is sometimes when the offense shows up, and sometimes it's just a mixture of both. The perfect storm where New York plays bad defense and doesn't have the offense to contend. So for me in this one, I just don't think that the Rangers should be laying minus 160 in this game. I think it should be closer to maybe minus 125 for the Rangers. So to get that extra value here with the Ducks, I think it's worth taking a shot on here. I'm going to take a shot on the Ducks on the money line in this one. That's it. That's all the NHL action for Friday, March 28th, 2025. Again, if you like this content, make sure you smash that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Let me know your NHL picks in the comment section below. And if you're looking for my best bets, including my daily $15 best bet, head to pickdawgz.com, click the premium picks tab at the top of the page, and make sure to let me know your NHL picks and use that promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys.